Chapter 8. Charlie. Belle, we don't need that much stuff, I say, glancing around the room anxiously. It's already way more than I told Zane it would be, and there appears to be no stopping Belle. Don't worry about it, she says breezily, flapping her hand. It's not that much, and we'll totally clean up. He won't even know we're here. Somehow, I doubt that. Zane seems to hear everything that happens in this gym, and even though he's been holed up in his office for hours doing who knows what, he's bound to hear the commotion sooner or later. Can we just tone it down a little? I plead. Belle sighs and rolls her eyes. Fine, we won't decorate any more. Thank you. I wish I could say I was relieved, but Belle has already decorated so much that you can barely tell this room is normally for fitness. There are streamers and balloons across the ceiling and down the walls, and she's brought in tables for food and drinks. Something I didn't clear with Zane, so I'm hoping he won't mind too much. Now, I've got to get the cake and the punch. Can you watch the room until I get back? I nod, though I want to do anything but. What I want to do is tear all of this down and put it away before Zane sees it. Things have been a little better since he interrupted my class, but our relationship is still tentative, held together by a delicate thread, and I'm afraid this might send him over the edge. Hey, I was hoping to find you. I turn to see Penelope approaching me. Hey, Penelope. We didn't have a training session today, did we? I thought I had cleared my schedule, but it's been a little hectic, so I suppose I might have missed something. She smiles and shakes her head. No training session. I came to give you this. She hands me a piece of paper. It's your first match. It took me a few days because I wanted to make sure it was a decent one. All the details are there, and he should be contacting you in a few days. Oh, thank you. I'd forgotten all about the blind dates, and I'd rather hoped Penelope had too. But a promise is a promise. I slide the paper into my pocket to look at later. What do you have going on in here? She asks, glancing around the room. It's a party for my friend Piper. She recently got a promotion, and my roommate Belle convinced Zane to let us throw it here in exchange for promotional videos for the gym. That's a great idea. I wonder if Zane would let me put up flyers about my matchmaking business. People who work out together tend to stay together, you know? Unless there's a way for Zane to make money off it, I doubt he'll be game. But you're welcome to try. Just don't ask him tonight, okay? He's in his office, and I'm hoping he'll stay there because Belle is making this party a little bigger than we said we would. She smiles and pantomimes, zipping her lips. Mum's the word. I've got to get back to work anyway, but maybe I'll ask him tomorrow when I come in. Have fun at your party, and don't forget to read that sheet. I promise her I will, and flash a wave as she heads out of the room. Belle re-enters moments later carrying a large cake and a stack of plates. Belle, really? I didn't even get food approved. Couldn't you have gone for something smaller, like cookies? Cookies for a promotion? She shakes her head. No way. Promotions deserve cake. Now, can you get this organized while I get the punch and the cups? With a sigh, I agree and begin setting up the cake table, while Belle returns to her car for more stuff. I'm just going to have to hope that Zane doesn't come in here, because if he does, he's going to kill me. Half an hour later, the room is set up and the guests have all arrived. Everything seems to be going smoothly, though I'm watching the guests like a hawk so that I can clean up any food or drink that gets spilled. What is the meaning of this? I cringe at the anger in Zane's voice and hurry over to see if I can diffuse the situation before it gets worse. Hey, Zane, You agreed to let us host a small party in here, remember? I try to keep my voice quiet in hopes that he'll do the same.
Yes, small, like 5 to 10 people, not nearing 50. And I never agreed to food.
Though quieter, his voice is still loud enough to draw stares. Don't worry, we'll clean up any messes, Belle says.
You bet you will. You have 1 hour, and then I expect the guests to vacate and the cleaning to begin.
He turns and marches out the door. I'm thoroughly embarrassed as I return to the table where Piper and Patrick are. I'm so sorry about that. I should never have let Belle talk me into this. No need to apologize, Piper says. He's clearly the one with an issue, not you. Thanks. I hope you still have fun, even though it's been cut short. We will. Now try to relax and have a little fun yourself. I'll have fun when this is over and we've cleaned up, I mumble. But I grab a cup of punch and try to enjoy the time that we have left. After all, it can't get any worse, right?